Metro Manila, a vibrant and bustling metropolis. Here, people are always on the go and lead a fast-paced lifestyle. In the midst of these progressive times, public safety is a primary concern of the government. Citizens should be given protection no matter where they are. In their homes, in school, offices, and on the road. According to a 1996 Urban Transport Integrated Study, there are 25,953 commuters on the road daily. Statistics show that from January to June 2011, out of 211 road accident fatalities, 90 are commuters or pedestrians. And out of 198 accident cases, 87 involve pedestrians. One of the ways to ensure safety and prevent accidents is for pedestrians to use footbridges. However, for varied reasons, the public has shunned the use of these walkways. Presently, many footbridges are dirty and filthy. Climbing the steep stairs is a challenge.
Kasi pagka umaakyat ka, matarik, bukod sa matarik pa, at madulas pa pag umuulan.
Kasi mainit eh. Umuulan pa, walang bubong.
With no roofing, crossing atop the overpass becomes inconvenient with the burning heat of the sun and the fury of strong rains. It has also become a place for peddlers and vendors, which surely cause pedestrian hazards and threats.
Isa pa, madulas pagka umuulan. Tapos, masikip, parang sagabal, marami nagtitinda. Tsaka walang bubong. Yun lang, tsaka kaya ayaw kong dumaan.
Mabaho kasi yung mga footbridge, tsaka mapanghe.
These unsafe walkways are also a haven for pickpockets. At night, one would choose to cross a dangerous road with speeding cars rather than use footbridges that are threateningly dark.
Natatakot po kasi akong dumaan dyan kasi lalo pag gabi maraming kundapper, nangyayari dyan.
The public's refusal to use footbridges results to the death of one pedestrian a day due to fatal vehicular traffic accidents. In other countries, footbridges are essential structures utilized by pedestrians. These elevated walkways have been integral components of progress and development. Highly aware of this pressing need for safe walkways, Ecobridge responds by offering a feasible plan that will entice pedestrians to use footbridges. As social entrepreneurs who put the interest of the community first and foremost, our company believes that Metro Manila footbridges can be elegant, beautiful, safe, and eco-friendly. This redevelopment plan will truly benefit Filipino commuters and most significantly will not pose any financial burden to the government. Key to the success of this endeavor is the design of top-notch global architectural firm Palafox Associates. At its helm is renowned architect and urban planner Felino Palafox Jr. His company takes pride in being the first Filipino architectural firm to be ISO 9001 and ISO 14001 certified. Palafox & Associates has likewise successfully passed the certification audits from TÜV of Germany, a first for the Philippines. Among his noteworthy projects in the country include the development of golf course communities, hotels and resorts, malls and shopping complexes, residential estates, high-rise buildings, the planning of economic zones, and environmental parks.
First mode of transportation should be walking. Before you decide to take your car, you must have the option to walk. Unfortunately, in Metro Manila today, we don't have pedestrian facilities. And through walking, you don't even have to spend so much on expensive, capital-intensive infrastructure. It's just improving the sidewalks, the pedestrian facilities, the skywalks or elevated walkways, I call them green bridges or eco bridges, to link origins and destinations across the streets. So these are many ways of improving walkabilities of our cities and neighborhoods by designing them enhancing the environment, protecting the environment, design them with security in mind, the convenience, the greenery, and it's really make it convenient for pedestrians to use. And they should also help in beautifying our cities. And it's really integrating our fragmented metropolis, at the same time walking as not just as a mode of transportation but addressing pollution, making our cities more environment friendly. One way is to make Metro Manila more walkable. Let's put more convenient, safe, lighted, landscape, pedestrian facilities like sidewalks. And crossing the streets now are not very safe. So one way of doing that is you grade separate. You can go underpass, which is much more expensive. You can go overpass. But the overpass, the pedestrian bridges or the green ecology bridges that we called it, that's more affordable way of encouraging walking and safely crossing the streets. And all of these pedestrian facilities you should feel safe. One reason why I think people don't want to go up and cross the streets through skywalks or pedestrian bridges or eco bridges or green bridges we call them is that it's not convenient to use it. They are not safe, you don't feel safe and so on. So I'd rather see that these ecology bridges or eco bridges are very well lighted, very well landscaped, you feel safe 24/7.
Eco Bridges draws the blueprint for the footbridge redevelopment project from the expertise and wealth of experience of architect Palafox Jr.
We should really make them convenient, like maybe a roof over the heads of pedestrians. We have so many pedestrian bridges here, but people don't use it because they are not designed for the elements. When it's raining, nobody uses them because there's no roof above your heads. You don't feel safe. There's no landscaping to really make it more attractive to use it. And the safety standards also are not there. And even what we're looking at also is looking at using more energy efficient lighting like LED lights. Maybe in the future we can look at solar lights. But in the meantime, you will have 40% savings in energy just by using LED lights. So in the architecture into it, we also introduce environmental design. So they will have plants and landscaping. And for the safety of the pedestrians, because even the existing bridges, it's so easy to climb over them. So we made use of them and modified them. So there are screens. So you prevent people from climbing over them. At the same time, there will be flower beds and plants along the railing, plus a roof and very well lit. So even security by design was part of it, and really put it as something attractive, not something to uglify the city, something to beautify the city. And I hope we are stepping up the urban design of our cities and linking together communities across especially heavily trafficked transportation corridors.
Adhering to strict structural safety standards, the model footbridge will now protect pedestrians from the elements, thanks to the installation of roofs, the presence of security personnel, and the installation of CCTV equipment assures public safety 24/7. Energy efficiency are the buzzwords these days. Green technologies will likewise be incorporated in the design of the footbridge. A first in the country, footbridges will be equipped with LED lighting. Automatic sensors adjust light switches and respond to existing light conditions. These lighting technologies help save on power costs and reduce carbon emissions. The new footbridge will be lined with plants to lessen pollution and break the monotony of the urban landscape. Walking on these footbridges will now be a pleasurable and healthy experience. Clean, safe, well-lit surroundings and pleasing greeneries make the stroll inside the footbridge stress-free. With the approval of the Metro Manila Development Authority, the Department of Public Works and Highways, and concerned local government units, this endeavor aims to make the most of the public-private partnership scheme, highly encouraged by the present government in the pursuit of development projects. Ecobridges offers a rehabilitate, operate, transfer unsolicited proposal supported by the BOT law. The ROT proposal covers a 15-year concession period, renewable should the parties agree. With no expense to the MMDA, Ecobridges will shoulder the full redevelopment of 28-foot bridges in high-traffic areas of Metro Manila. The estimated cost, 190 million pesos. This means big savings for the government and guaranteed income for the MMDA. Ecobridges will pay MMDA a concession fee of 329 million pesos during the 15-year term. To cover annual operating costs amounting to 100 million pesos, Ecobridges plans to lease structurally safe advertising spaces on the footbridges. Ecobridges puts a premium on safety. Each ad space structure can withstand winds up to 270 kilometers per hour. This is much higher than the MMDA standard of 240 kilometers per hour.
Our engineers have designed the ecology bridges, the elevated footbridges, that they can withstand over and above the requirement of the speed of wind. So they're structurally designed like the requirements about 200 kilometers per hour, thereabouts, and we are, by design, we've calculated in the design 270 kilometers per hour. So even the speed of the wind, structurally it will withstand. So again, consideration for safety.
These advertisements will strictly adhere to MMDA guidelines and will conform to outdoor advertising regulations. Public service messages to boost the Metroco Loveco campaign can be put up in strategic advertising spaces within the walkway. The equity internal rate of return is 16% using a discount rate of 12%. Upon turnover, in a year's time, Ecobridges can build eye-catching, redeveloped, eco-friendly footbridges. Within 12 months, 28 MMDA footbridges will stand out in a vibrant cityscape that equals the best in the world. With less people jaywalking, vehicular traffic moves faster and pedestrian accidents are minimized. This project is expected to create employment for 159 skilled and non-skilled workers, who in turn will remit taxes to the government. More than footbridges, these passages are information channels, a platform where MMDA can share its priority projects to the public it serves. Metro Manila can be a walkable city. With accessible, safe, clean and green footbridges, Filipinos will soon step into a world-class eco-friendly city. And Ecobridges Incorporated is taking giant strides to make it all possible.